In the olden days, this food is meant for kings.
In this video, I'll be showing you a food that is regarded as one of the most prestigious foods of the Igbo ethnic group in Africa.
So in olden days, maybe they were trying out so many foods, so many things, and they now discovered this one.
You'll be seeing not only the recipe, but also the tedious steps required to get this food from the farm to your plate.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Epic Food Review. In today's video, I've come to Imo State to show you one of the most important food they have. This food is called Ukwa. And today we are going to watch a local process Ukwa and also cook it the way Imo State people normally do. Let's go.
Ukwa is a food that is prepared from the seeds of the Ukwa tree, which is also known as African breadfruit. It is one of the most loved foods among the Igbo people around the world.
So I'm going to show you one of the most important food in Igbo land.
Igbo land, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
In Imo State here, it is very, very important because if you come to somebody's house and they offer you Ukwa, you know that you're a very important person. Yes.
Okay.
Ukwa can be prepared and eaten by either frying or roasting it and eating it with coconut or palm kernel, popularly referred to as aki no ukwa, or by turning it into a porridge. In Imo State, one of the states in the eastern part of Nigeria, Ukwa happens to be one of the most important foods to the locals, and it is also regarded by some as the food for the rich because of how expensive it is in the market. The reason for this high cost is partly because of its seasonal nature, but also because of the steps it takes to process it to its final product.
In the olden days, it is believed that it cannot fall on somebody's head. Even if you pass there 1 million times, it cannot fall on your head, except you're a bad person. That's the spiritual aspect of it. So it is believed that anybody that Ukwa ball, it's like a ball, if it falls on your head, you're a bad person.
The love shown to Ukwa by the Igbo people has led to a widespread need of it across the globe. This global need has placed Ukwa as one of Nigeria's exported foods, and this has also contributed to the price increase because most farmers would prefer to sell to exporters at higher cost than to sell to the locals. This high cost of Ukwa also means that most families in the village now resort to processing the Ukwa by themselves to be able to enjoy the luxury of eating it.
Mr. Epic, welcome to Mbano.
Mbano, okay, thank you.
This place is Ehime Mbano.
Ehime Mbano.
Precisely.
Okay.
Ehime Mbano is a local government in the eastern part of Imo State. It is one of the largest local government areas in Imo State with more than 250,000 indigents and also one of the highest farmers of Ukwa in Imo State.
I'm going to show you the process of preparing this from scratch.
Okay.
You understand? I'm going to show you how this thing is being prepared from scratch, from when you bring it from the where it fell down to when it's being washed and everything. I'm going to show you, don't worry. Yeah, and the process is not easy. You understand?
To prepare to
it's not easy, it's not an easy thing. That was why in the olden days this food is meant for kings. You understand? Because they have so many servants that can be able to pass through the whole process
to process it. Okay.
You understand? So I'm going to show you the whole process.
Okay.
The whole process starts with getting the freshly fallen pod. It is important to note that Ukwa is never harvested manually in Igbo land. The pod is always allowed to mature and fall on its own. The green pod is taken home and covered to rotten. This can take up to a week or two. When the Ukwa has rotted completely, it is now time to clean it and get the seeds. This is usually done in the village river or stream. After extracting and cleaning the seed, it is now time to process the seed to the finished product. For this, boil the Ukwa seeds for 45 minutes or until you can easily press out the white colored seed from the brownish seed coat. Then bring down the Ukwa and spread them out to cool down. Using a roller, gently mash up the boiled Ukwa so it will be easy to remove the seed coats. Now pick out the seed coats, leaving behind the final product. At this point, the Ukwa is ready to be turned into your desired dish. Today, we'll be making it into a porridge. Please note that the recipe in this video does not represent how other states cook this food, but the ancient method of cooking it in most parts of Imo State. For this recipe, you will need the processed Ukwa, dry or fresh pepper, salt, and ongo, which is water from burnt palm kernel flesh, normally used in place of potash as a tenderizer. Heat up some hot water. Wash your ukwa very well and add them into your cooking pot. Cover and bring to a boil. After 20 to 30 minutes, add a little quantity of the ongo and cover to continue cooking until 70% done. At this point, some people scoop out some of the water from the ukwa and use it to eat it later. Add your salt and pepper. Stir and cover the ukwa to cook till completely soft and your ukwa is ready.
From the look, it looks plain. You'll just be seeing the colors from, I think it's from the pepper, the reddish from the pepper, but normally it's just plain white. Wow. So this food gives you a comfort feel in your mouth when you bite into it. It's like a combination of starch and protein. If you want to know how it tastes, I would say it's similar to when you cook rice and beans, but now without the normal ingredients you add in rice and beans. Just plain rice and beans with maybe a little bit of salt. Then you combine the two together and eat it at the same time. It just gives you that kind of texture and taste. But now, this one has a fragrance to it. It has a special aroma, the ukwa. When during the cooking process, I perceived the aroma, and that aroma is soothing. You know, it's a nice aroma that even if you are preparing ukwa here and you pass by, you will know that somebody is preparing ukwa. Okay, and then when you taste it, you can get the taste of that aroma. I feel like the smell of that aroma will get to you also when you are eating the ukwa. But overall, this is a very nice dish, and I feel like it's a healthy food because it's all natural. Just salt and pepper, and you are good to go.
Actually, this is how most people prepare ukwa.
Okay, just plain like this.
Yes, just salt and pepper. That's all.
Okay.
You know, in Anambra, they used to put bitter leaf, put onions, oil, red oil.
In this.
Yes, you know,
that it will look like porridge.
Not fries or porridge, yes, exactly.
Okay.
But our people used to cook it plain, like this.
Wow.
Ukwa itself has a natural flavor.
Yeah, it has this natural taste and
yes.
smell. I feel like it has a scent. A special scent.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So you don't need to add much in order to eat the food.
Okay.
You don't really need to add.
So
much. The only problem is the process of making it. Cooking it is just very simple.
Okay.
You understand?
In here.
Here. For
Okay.
our people.
All right.
Yes.
Here you have it. Ukwa, a very exotic food eaten by the Igbo people, and this version is the one prepared by Imo State people. If you love this video, like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, eat to live while I live to eat. I am Mr. Epic, and I will see you on the next video.